and the sun is hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You start crying when you wait under the sun and your boss is like 30 minutes late. So you be like, oh my gosh, in my country, how many times when you see yellow bus pass, you don't need to struggle. It's just there, like.
But like, when you're saying wait for bus, don't you wait for bus back in your country?
My God.
Your boss have
That one is even worse because you'll be sweating.
No. That, you know, the different things that we went through. We don't have, like, people have different, you know, ways of how we grew up and everything. For me, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be proud or anything, but I didn't enter balls in my country. So growing up, when I came here and I had to start jumping bus, it was like a struggle. At first I didn't know about bus, but when I found out about the bus, I was excited, you know, the experience and everything. But it started getting difficult. Like when you went on at the bus stop and the sun is, or during the winter when you're freezing and you have to wait at the bus stop. You feel me, right?
But let's tell the story. Remember the story?
Tell us your story.
Tell us the story.
Oh, is it this time I got lost? Or the time I got lost, I think. And I was crying during the winter because I didn't know like the bus route and everything. And my tears was frozen because of the struggle of waiting for buses.
Wow.
It's not easy, right? It's like, I can't relate.
No, like, okay, like, this is how I would say it. Like, for me, I think it's like how Michael said, like, I picture it like, it was like, for me, it was like a fairy tale. I don't like, for me, like, sitting here right now and looking at how I pictured it, it makes no sense. Because in my head, it was like, I would come here and then everything would be so easy. Because I'm not saying things were tough. Because
but when you just have that very like expectation.
Yeah, like see, like you know how like when you travel, right? You can travel and it's just fun. You're going for fun, right?
Yeah.
So somehow I don't know. I think I used that in my geology.
Yeah.
And I pictured it that the same way we usually travel and go and have fun. And just come to America and come and have fun. But it was like you know, like something like entirely opposite, right?
Yeah.
That was like how where I found myself. It was like, you know, okay, some people believe that because maybe because you're your family, it's somewhat easier. But really, it isn't, because it's a whole different thing when you're struggling on your own or you're struggling with your peers. That's different because we all are young, man. Either way, one way or the other, get to struggle. Like even if it's not now, like somehow get to struggle
One day.
But like when you're struggling with when you're trying to grow and you're trying to grow with your family at the same time, like I think for me, I think that's even tougher because like particularly if you're like really close to your mom, like I'm serious, like I think when you're struggling and you're seeing your family struggle at the same time, you know, trying to get to where they were before or at least something, you know, something close to it, it's different because then you're like, okay, I think we'll probably be better back home. But at the same time, you really can't go back home because you know how she said, like, asking Amaka, why can't she go back home? It's not as if she cannot go back home, it's not as if she's tied, like, it's like we can't go back home, not because
like going backward or what?
It's like going backward. Kind of. Like it's not. We're not saying that like, Nigeria is backward. No, we're just saying like it's like
you're going back.
Like you told your friends bye because in quotes you're going to a place better, right?
Going to a better place because that's what they expect.
They're expecting a lot from you. So
like if you're even going to go back at all, you want to go back with something.
Yeah.
You want to go back
exactly.
Because they themselves they haven't seen the reality, so their own expectation is
it's tough. Exactly.
Why are you coming back home?
It's like you know how
did they send you back?
Like when you're leaving, right? You're picturing yourself, you know, as an automatic two shop, like as in I don't know to say, like automatic, like. So for some reason, I just never thought about where the money come from. Well, maybe because I always felt like my parents, you know, as but like maybe it's because as in like it just is different. Like it's different. No matter how you were brought up, like whether you saw life in and out in Nigeria or whether you didn't see. It's different.
Even the idea of the schooling and also working. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think,
we were never brought up like that. Oh my god, that is
true. Because you have to cope. It's like it's more or less like you're coping with what you were brought. Like you know how like what brought up a certain way. You have to kind of cope with that, and at the same time cope with someone else's new way of behaving, because now we have to now act like them in the sense that we have to walk at this age. We have to learn their way, and at the same time we have to maintain our own kind of thinking culture. So it's I think it's a huge struggle.
So
huge struggle for me. I like
And then at the end of the day, like all the like stereotypes, like your accent, like when you're like talking, it's like it's so annoying. Like when you're talking, like like the conversation, like everybody, especially I hate it when like the conversation is flowing, and then maybe when you now finally decide that okay, let me say something, and
then they say like
the aspect of accent. I feel like everybody has an accent.
I feel like everybody.
So if I'm struggling to understand you, you should actually put effort to understand me.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't want to be like.
See it that way, but
I don't want to be like like trying to tag anybody, but I don't think they try. Like I just feel like they're like what I do.
Yeah.
Like, they even look at
they
it like
just
you're
have
dumb.
in their mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they
you're
expect
dumb.
us
Sometimes
to.
you can see it, like you can read it like when it says like you can read it in their expression that like they're looking at you like what are you saying? Like this person is I'm like, bruh, you don't know me. What are you talking about?
You bet.